Hey, welcome to Genre Exposure, a film podcast. Join us as we explore the wide world of cinema, broaden our horizons one movie at a time. I'm one of your hosts, Dustin, and as usual, I am here with Jason.
Hey, everybody.
What is up, my dude?
Doing good. I downloaded a new cakewalk sonar
Yeah, we had to upgrade our infrastructure on the back end.
So we're using that now, and it seems to be working pretty well.
Cool. If anything goes awry, that's probably what's the cause, the culprit.
Or me.
As we emerge into this new world of 2026.
Yeah. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Happy New Year's. And as is customary, we're kind of going to phase into the new year by just doing a wrap-up of the prior year, talk about what we've been watching to close out the year, look back on the episodes we did this year, and eventually do us a nice big old top 10 of 2025.
That's right.
Because, of course, and it's fun.
I think it's also legally required for any podcast to do such a list.
Yes. We are obligated.
We don't want to get arrested by the podcast police.
At least not for that.
Right.
One day we'll do one too many Pink films, and that will be our undoing.
All right, you fuckers, get out of here.
You've done enough now. Thank you. But first, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. I got a little quick marathon going.
Yeah?
Here at the end of the year.
Okay, you go first, because I don't have my list brought up.
I will, but also we're part of the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, and we love it. And there's all kinds of other cool shows on our network that you could be listening to, that you could be checking out. If you've got a hobby, if you've got a certain special interest, there's probably a show on there for you. So give all our network mates a look, see what they got going on, show them some love, and find you some cool things to listen to help pass the time. Whenever it is you listen to these shows in the car, at work, when you're in the gym, trying to just get your time in, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's cool. But as far as what we've been watching, there's one I really want to talk about that I'm going to save because we both watched it together, and we'll have to get a little more in depth on that one.
Oh yes, absolutely.
So let me start with this. There's been two more of those USA. I guess they're not USA anymore. They're just Up All Night specials. With Rhonda Shear teaming up with King of Horror. Again, I can't recommend those enough. They are so great and so nostalgic. And they're picking like a lot of indie films that I've never seen before, so it's like getting to see new movies again the same way that Up All Night used to be. Mm-hmm. They did a Christmas special and a New Year's special. So for the Christmas special, they did 13 Slaves Till Xmas, which is an anthology film. It seems like there's a lot of Christmas anthology films these days. Notably, this one... it's got a little love for our area in it. A lot of it was shot in Kentucky. There were some local indie film directors that were involved. The one that stood out to me is P.J. Starks. I have heard of him before.
Yes.
I think he even reached out to us once, like trying to pitch us to review one of their movies, and unfortunately, we were just so swamped at the time we could not take it on.
Yeah.
But I remembered the name. I was like, I'm always going to be looking for that name.
We should do that soon, though.
We should, man. We can find some time, yeah. So yeah, there's like a rap story to it. It's this bar and it's Christmas Eve, and these random men all kind of show up for last rounds, but they're there for a weird reason because they got this mysterious email that wanted them to all appear and be present. And as they're kind of passing time till midnight, which is what the email said was to be there at midnight, them and then it's the remaining like bartender lady that's there decide they're going to bring back the old tradition of taking turns telling scary ghost stories. And whoever has the scariest one is going to pick up the tab for everybody. A nice, simple, fun premise to get you into a bunch of different little tales. And as you might imagine, since there's 13 in the title, there are 13 stories in this. Which I'm going to say was a little much for me.
Yeah.
It makes all the segments kind of be like micro shorts more than like your usual anthology short.
Like a YouTube short horror film or something.
Yeah.
Like creepypasta.
Because the hook is there's like the 5 dudes. And so they each tell 2 stories. And that gets you to 10, right? Mm-hmm. And then the bartender does 2, which gets you to 12.
And the wraparound. Right?
And then the wraparound is that 13th story when you finally figure out what happens. And these, like, it's like any anthology. It's all over the place. Some of the segments I loved and thought were just really amazing. And even with the short runtime, they just had like a golden idea. They hit hard. They threw it out there. It was really cool. And then you're out. Unfortunately, though, since there are so many stories, the ones that don't work, it's like really painful. Because they kind of just, stumble along and then they end and you're like, well, I don't know. And there's
very few anthologies do all of the stories actually hit.
And there's a lot of directors on this too. I count like 15 or so listed here on Letterboxd.
That's more than the stories.
Yeah, so I don't know how that charts out. Maybe there's some co-directors probably. Yes. And you know, it's all right. I think I gave it like 2 or 3 stars. Mm-hmm. It's like any anthology. The great segments were great. The ones that weren't so good. I don't particularly like Christmas anthology horror. I've learned the more I watch those. There's a few I've never seen that are kind of big ones. Like, what is it, Rare Exports? That's pretty popular. But like some of the recent ones, like All the Creatures Were Stirring, and
also like any Christmas horror film in general, you don't tend to care for.
Well, I like Krampus. I like Gremlins. Sure. Black Christmas, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
But of all the new big slew of ones that's
I guess there's Krampus is probably the newest one I've seen that I was like, ooh,
Krampus is great.
I really dig this. So it is what it is. But the thing is, where it's on up all night, it's like I never feel repulsed from stopping because it's like, well,
right.
Eventually we're going to jump back out to Rhonda, little goofy segments, and it kind of just pulls you through. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a great format to experience this movie in.
Very cool.
And then the other one, their New Year's special, they covered the film Sorority of the Damned, which is a new indie film from 2025.
It's a great title.
It is a great title. Directed by Joe Davidson, who I guess is like a newer indie director that's kind of popping off. They had him on for some of the bits, which is cool. Nice. And then they had on Felissa Rose as a guest, which is super cool.
Yeah, she's great.
Which she had a role in the film, which is part of the reason a little synergy there. But it was great to see her and Rhonda goofing around in the segments. Mm-hmm. The actual Sorority of the Damned, it was super weird. Like, I think I gave it like 3 stars because the good parts were good, but again, the bad parts were bad. But it was like, there's this sorority house. Felissa Rose plays like the sorority house mother, which is great. And your main character is this dude who's like a janitor who's on call for the sorority to come over and fix their problems all the time. And he's kind of just like this chubby, schlubby loser guy, down on his luck. But he's part of a secret family legacy where they were like monster hunters.
No.
And when he's at the sorority fixing their pipes because they've clogged up the toilets, he uncovers this secret chamber in the basement and he finds this black book of witchcraft.
Oh.
And it turns out this sorority has like a history of occult stuff and witchcraft and demon summoning and all this.
Makes sense.
And so the house mother gets the book, starts to use that to summon demons. The demons possess the girls. They go on a rampage. And he kind of has to rise up and embrace his legacy and fight back, save the day.
So that's a fun concept.
It's very fun. The problem is just like between the fun parts, it's a little dry.
Yeah. Plus, you really have to, and I probably did not because movies just won't do that anymore, apparently. But I think you really have to push the exploitation elements with something like this. And I have a feeling it did not, did it?
There's some good gore scenes in it. And there's some good like cheesecakey scenes, but it's like they never quite go far enough.
Yeah,
or like
you need boobs, you need
not
blood.
What you want, you know?
Yeah, you need. It needs to be outrageous.
I mean, there were some really funny moments though. Like there's parts where he'll come over and like they're in the yard and for no reason they're doing like stretches for no reason and like sticking their ass in the air and
there's
stuff.
There's a reason. And
he'll just like pause and stare at them and then they're like, "Ooh, you've got a boner." And then he's like, "Hey, who wouldn't?" And he just looks at the camera directly.
Right. Like addressing the viewer saying, "Hey, you, Dustin, it's okay, you've got a boner right now."
So those parts were really funny. It was much more of a horror comedy than like a serious horror film.
Sure. I mean, obviously,
it's the kind of thing I watched it. I was glad to see it. It was super fun, but it's not going to revolutionize anything, you know.
Right.
But that's okay. Not every film has to be that. Yeah. Otherwise, outside of that, just to hit a few things real quick. My lone Christmas movie watch was Home Alone 2: Lost in New York.
Oh my God!
I just happened to catch it on TV.
The one with fucking Trump in it. That's the one you watch.
Yeah. I technically didn't watch it all because it was already going. I missed the Trump scene.
Oh,
unfortunately,
that's good.
That marvelous moment of cinematic integrity. I think it's all right. It's not the first one. Nothing's going to be the first one.
I don't think I even saw the second one.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's got some good bits in it. Some heartwarming moments.
Sure.
Yeah. But then the other thing is, I have finished off the second Shaw Scope box set from Arrow.
That's quite a lot of movies in that.
It is a lot of movies. I'm going to shotgun these not to take up too much time. My Young Auntie from 1981. Super fun, super funny. There's this woman who's like the attendant to a martial arts master. He's kind of really old. He doesn't have anyone to take over his like inheritance and stuff. So he creates this ploy where he marries her, and he's taught her like all his martial arts too, so she's also a badass randomly. And then he wants her to go and like travel and find one of his brothers and then hand it over to him. Because if she's the controller, she can like bequeath it to someone. And there's this evil plot where like one of his other brothers is like a sinister martial arts guy that wants all his wealth. And so they try to stage this whole like takeover of his fortune after he passes away. And it's a very like funny like martial arts comedy with like a beat cute thing where like the other brother kind of is like falling for her, but she's like super serious and like just trying to do her business. And then lots of fun like martial arts fighting antics.
Okay, sounds good.
Pretty fun.
Typical Shaw Brothers type movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Mercenaries from Hong Kong. This one was wild. It's from like 1982, and it's straight up like a American action like military movie.
That's fun.
The main dude's a Vietnam vet. He's now this like soldier for hire, and he does like little jobs like either like killing people in the triads that are plaguing normal citizens, or like business owners that are being squeezed by the mob. And this mysterious woman recruits him for like one big final huge job to kill this madman who's gone rogue and is like taking over one military faction that's fighting in Cambodia and doing all this crazy sinister stuff. And so he has to travel around and recruit the perfect team of experts in different fields.
Okay.
To make like the ultimate group to go in there and get this job done. It's the whole like, oh, it's one last job. We're going to get like $1 million and then we're done and we're out.
Okay.
And of course everything goes fucking sideways and crazy.
This makes me think of Eastern Condors, which came out a few years later, but it was another HK flick with Sammo Hung and Yuen Biao
cool.
and a bunch of other classic guys in it.
Nice.
It's really fun.
It's very much in that kind of vein. Like if you dropped a Predator in there, it would be the first Predator film. It has some crazy stunts, crazy moments of gore. Really fucking like almost it made me think it could be like a precursor to like the heroic bloodshed genre, because it has this really dark, really sad ending. Where like, I'll spoil it here because it's an old film anyways, but like his number one guy, like his best like second person in his group, has a little girl, and she has this condition, and he needs the money to pay for treat her condition. And he's all on about like, I'm going to get the money, I'm going to treat her, and then we're going to move to America and leave all this life of crime behind. And when they go on the mission, he makes the main dude promise like, hey, if anything happens to me, please take care of the daughter. Make sure.
They just put a fucking target on his head.
Yeah, and then you know it's going to be bad. So of course on the mission he dies. So the main dude's like, oh, I gotta step up for my guy.
Yeah.
And then the final scene is like the main chick double crosses him, of course, wants to just kill him.
Sure.
And she has the girl as collateral. And so he does this whole like, I'm going to give you the money back, you give me the girl, we go our separate ways. And they're like, yeah, sure. Here, get the girl. And the girl starts running toward him, and then they just fucking gun her down in front of him.
Jesus. That's hardcore.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
Nice.
Usually, thus far in my Shaw Brothers exploration, I hadn't seen one that was that like cruel, I guess, in premise. Boxer's Omen. This is a super famous one, so I won't say too much about it. Mixes up martial arts with some of that black magic, spooky kind of Hong Kong horror vibe.
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. It was everything that everyone always says it is. Super loved it. Probably one of the best ones I've watched in that whole collection. And then the final two films of the set, from 86, Martial Arts of Shaolin. I was reluctant on this one because it's another one of those 36 chamber films.
Yeah.
Where it's the same plot you've seen in like 20 movies. Where it's like the government wants to eliminate Shaolin because they might rise up the people. So I was really ready to just hate this one. But damn, it's good. It's from 86.
Yeah.
The budget is like way bigger than any other Shaw Brothers film I had seen up to this point. Just like all kinds of more interesting camera angles, bigger set pieces. There was lots of on-location shoots. Even some stuff in the Forbidden City, which was impressive. Yeah. These huge productions with like thousands of actors present, and then a fucking very, very young Jet Li as the main character.
Nice.
Which was super awesome to see him. And also, like, I'm so used to him in his later roles where he kind of has that like carved out personality of like...
Right, he's Jet Li.
He's very stoic and serious and kind of silent, but here he was almost playing like a Jackie Chan character where he was like this goofity, kind of lazy, not really as serious about his martial arts, but then like when things got push come to shove, he would just lock in and be a badass.
Cool.
Super fun. And the last one of the set, The Barefooted Kid. This one was from 93. So it was wild because you had that like Hong Kong film like gloss that a lot of their 90s movies have, which was wild to see. And it starred Maggie Chung, in the leading lady role.
She's so
which
great.
I know you're a huge fan of.
I love Maggie Chung.
This was my first time seeing her in a film, I think.
Really?
And she was great.
Yeah, she was in a bunch of Jackie Chan movies, like the police story films. She's in those.
Okay, then I probably have seen her in other stuff and just didn't put two and two together. Yeah. But it's about a barefooted kid who's like a martial arts master, country bumpkin guy. He wanders to the city to find some work, and he gets caught up in the machinations between these different dye shops that are run by people that like gather the flowers and make the dyes and do different fabrics and stuff. Right. And Maggie Chung's character runs one that's like the best because they have a secret technique to make the dye that has the most vibrant colors. And this other one that's kind of run by some more nefarious, I guess like early day triad type people are wanting to like run them out of business. And our lead kind of gets caught up in the mix of that.
Okay.
Not an amazing plot, but it was super fun and just really well executed.
Plus Maggie Chung.
Yeah. That's me. What have you been watching?
Okay. Well, I did watch a Christmas horror film. Yeah. A Christmas Tale that came out in 2005. It was part of that, what was it called? 6 Films to Keep You Awake collection. Do you remember seeing that? Yeah.
There was that, and then there was like the 6 Films to Die For.
Right.
And,
yeah. I think they were all Spanish films, if I'm not mistaken. This one is Spanish.
Nice.
It's about this group of kids, and it's set in the 80s.
Oh, you're already in.
Yeah, right. And this group of kids, they're like 12, 13 years old. They come across this like big hole in the ground, but within the hole in the woods is a woman dressed up as Santa Claus.
Okay.
And they find out via news reports that she is a bank robber that got away with millions. So these little shits are like, no, we're going to keep her down here and hold and say, we'll let you out if you give us your money. Tell us where your money is. Mm-hmm. So it becomes this whole thing of them trying to get the money from her, and it's pretty fun. It's pretty good. It's only an hour and 11 minutes long. It was a short film made for television. But it's great. It's directed by Paco Plaza, who went on to do Wreck. Yeah. So there's some pretty decent gore.
Okay, I'm putting this on my watch list.
Some surprises. Throughout the movie, they keep watching this movie. What was it called? Zombie Apocalypse, I think. But it's this cheesy early 80s horror, maybe late 70s horror film, like in the vein of Fulci or whatever.
Nice.
Where they're like fighting these zombies. And it actually has something to do with the plot later on. I don't want to spoil. But it's a fun movie. It's streaming on Shudder. So you have no reason to not watch it. It's also streaming for free on like Fossum.
The fuck is that?
Fossum is a new streaming service that has free, like Tubi or Plex.
Wait, are they paying us?
They are not paying us, no. I mean, I'm okay to shill for them if they want us to.
I was just wondering how excited I need to be.
Because, dude, I'm all about these free services. Because they've got so much horror because it's some of the cheapest shit. Mm-hmm. It's great. Yeah. I love it. For nothing.
Like Tubi all the time. You go on there and you're like, what the fuck is this?
You get ads, but, that's fine. It's like the old days of watching movies.
You know what? And it's equitable because it's ads for everybody.
Right.
So whatever.
Yeah. And it's not, it's not censored or anything, so you're getting the full movie. Just, it's an excuse to go use the bathroom. But I recommend A Christmas Tale. Lots of fun. Also, I have been watching.
All I know is I would have been a lot more depressed after Martyrs if I hadn't had the Tubi ads every so often to kind of give me a break.
Yeah, I did not have Tubi ads. There's a couple I've watched that actually I'm going to talk about later.
Oh.
But another one I will mention right now is I watched last night called Strange Harvest. It is a found footage film.
Ooh.
It came out this year last year, I guess, 25.
Speaking of found footage real quick before you go on, I looked more into that found TV platform. It's actually free with ads, or you can pay to take away the ads.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not bad. That's not a bad deal.
Go show them some love.
And it's all that's how many found footage horror films there are, because there's probably like 1,000 titles or something on there.
And there's so many like the really, really low budget shit I've never even looked into. Like what's the like Bad Ben? There's like 500 of those.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And it's just a dude in his house with a camera. But like
it's
still,
like the Blackwell Ghost series. There's like 10 of those, and they're all the same.
Please continue.
Okay. Yes, this is a found footage horror film. It's a mockumentary. Mm-hmm. It's done very much in the style of those Netflix crime.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Documentary things.
I like that setup.
Yeah. It is not bad. Basically, it's about these detectives who are hunting for the serial killer called Mr. Shiny. and he's like this ritualistic serial killer because he always has this weird triangular type of rune that he puts wherever he kills people.
The Curse of Thorn.
Yeah. And it reminded me a lot of the Poughkeepsie tapes.
Solid, which we have covered before.
We have. And it was like this, in case you haven't seen that or heard our excellent, talk about that movie. It's about this serial killer who's like, they just can't catch him. He's so clever.
The mastermind.
Yeah. And this guy's kind of like that too. I don't want to say too much about it because it is a little bit different here and there, but he kills people in these extravagant ways, and you see like the crime photos and stuff of what happened after, like they find the bodies and stuff.
Cool.
And some of that's kind of creepy. Some of the corpses are pretty creepy, and some of the stuff he does is a little creepy. It's been getting a lot of love from a lot of people. I think it's okay. I can't really say go out of your way to watch this. You could do a lot worse when it comes to found footage.
Yeah, and we love found footage. And for me, if I watch one and I'm like, that was okay, I consider that time well spent.
Right. But if you like the mockumentary thing, if you're into like true crime and you like found footage movies, check it out. I think you might dig it. It's done pretty well. It's fairly convincing as a mockumentary. So if that's your jam, if that's your thing, check it out.
Sweet.
And the other things I've watched recently, I will talk about later.
So is the one you're saving the other one that I watched? Probably that we watched together?
Yes.
Okay, well, it's also in my list, so we'll save that for the next
segment.
We'll
talk about that later.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
Sure. All right.
Nice.
I think that we can get into the meat of everything now, right?
Let's do it.
All right, we're wrapping up 2025. Gonna put this shithole of a year behind us.
Yeah, fuck 2025.
And as is usual, I pulled a bunch of stats and compiled them. Because we love stats. We love numbers.
We are all about stats.
We're all about it.
Raw data.
So I will just run through these real quick, as I usually do, and you can give us some colorful commentary upon it.
Okay.
I'll start with Spotify, right? This is stuff that Spotify itself can tell us.
I don't have Spotify.
I don't use Spotify to listen to podcasts, so I think it's interesting just because this is another world that I don't engage in.
Yeah.
Our listener base on Spotify grew by 9% in
Hey.
2025, so more people on Spotify getting to us. That's cool.
Nice. Maybe I should start using Spotify.
Our best performing episode on Spotify for the year was episode 111, House on the Edge of the Park.
Wow. Okay. Another somewhat disturbing extreme film.
Which continues our theory. It's not even really a theory. There's stats backing it up now, but
people want the fucked up shit.
Our extreme horror and Pinku films do the best.
Yeah. Maybe we should just do extreme films, I guess, now. That and your pervy movies.
Yeah. So here's the other. They didn't really have other interesting things to tell us that, like our Podbean host didn't already tell us, but they did do a new thing this year in their Spotify Wrapped that I thought was interesting, where of the people that listen to us on Spotify, they compiled and told us what the top 5 of different things were. The artists they listened to, the audiobooks they've listened to, and the other podcasts they've listened to.
That's pretty neat.
So I thought it would be funny to go through those, and we can kind of just learn a little bit about the people that listen to us.
Nice.
So for artists, the top artists were Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
All
right.
I like him. He crushed it at the Super Bowl.
Not my kind of music, but cool.
Sure. Black Sabbath.
Okay, now you're talking.
Yeah, so now we're getting into the people that are here for you, Jason.
Fucking A.
Yeah. And then this one's a curveball. Taylor Swift.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I guess, the Swifties are, surging. They're huge, right?
They are legion.
They're everywhere.
My wife is amongst them, so,
And now here's a real interesting one. And in 4th place was Howard Shore.
Cool. Very cool.
So apparently our listeners also just listen to Film Score, which I do a lot myself. So
those are the really weird motherfuckers out there. Yeah. I see you.
You're at work and you just had a bad day and you put on the Hellraiser soundtrack and you're just sitting there listening to it and everyone's like, man, I wonder what he's listening to. But yeah, it was cool. And then in 5th place was Leonard Cohen.
Wow. Okay. Leonard Cohen. All right.
Interesting.
Those are the artsy fartsy fuckers out there that listen to us. We love you too.
So we got people into rap, into some classic metal, Taylor Swift, and then some cinephiles who are just listening to film score.
We love them all. Thank you for listening, by the way.
Yes, thank you very much. For audiobooks, and you might have to help some with these because a few of these I'm not familiar with. Maybe you won't be either.
I don't know books anymore.
The number one was The Troop by Nick Cutter.
The name, I know Nick Cutter. I know the name.
Pretty sure he's like a horror author.
Yeah. The Troop. I'll write that down.
Yeah, we might use these as recs for ourselves.
I need some reading material.
But I do know this next one, The Box by Richard Matheson.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck, you know it if you listen to the show. We talk about Matheson all the time.
Matheson's
fucking love him.
Probably my favorite horror writer.
One of the best. The Terror by Dan Simmons. That's also a horror thing, right?
Yeah, I think that was the it's the TV series.
Yeah, it was adapted, right?
Yeah, and it was really good.
Okay, I never watched it, so I'm gonna have to circle back.
It's great. I recommend it.
No More Mr. Nice Guy by Robert A. Glover. I drew a blank on that one.
Again, I know the author's name, but I don't know the book.
And this last one, are you sure you don't use Spotify, Jason?
Pretty sure.
Okay, because the last one is Master and Apprentice by Claudia Gray, which is a Star Wars novel.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So some of your kindred spirits must be out there on Spotify.
They are.
Yeah.
They are indeed. Perhaps I should join it.
And then other podcasts. We've got the Patrice O'Neill Archive.
Okay.
Interesting.
Look that one up.
The Lighthouse Horror Podcast.
Lighthouse Horror. That's kind of a cool name. Evocative.
Don't know, unfortunately.
It's all about movies set in lighthouses, right?
It kind of looked like one of those ones where they read stories just on the cover, but I didn't look into it to know. So,
okay.
But I could jive with that.
No, you mean, wait a minute. Not every podcast is about movies?
No.
What the fuck?
In fact, they are not. The last podcast on the left.
Yeah.
That's a huge one.
We know them.
We know that one.
Sure.
I used to love them. I kind of tapered off. It just, I don't know. Didn't do it for me anymore.
Things change.
So it does. The Big Picture, which I don't know, and The Rewatcher. Which was another film podcast that I don't know anything about.
That sounds interesting. Maybe they go back and visit movies they've seen before or something.
Who knows?
I'll check that out. Rewatcher. Sounds like a horror film title. I'm the Rewatcher.
The important thing is, if you listen to our podcast and you don't listen to any of those, maybe you should look into them.
Yeah, look into them.
Seems like you might.
Some of our listeners like it, so you know.
And then from Podbean, which is where we get all the gold. These were our top 5 countries in 2025 for listeners. United States in first, as always.
Sure.
And then following that, United Kingdom.
Makes sense.
Australia. Netherlands. And newly in 5th place is Canada.
Canada, okay.
We're finally breaking in.
What happened to India? Wasn't that one of our biggest ones for a while?
Yeah, it looks like that India exclusive, what was it, Ghana, I think?
Oh, no, was it because we watched those Indian films a couple years ago?
I gave most of those high praise.
Toombad
that was all you and Michael shitting on those.
Toombad was cool as hell.
Toombad was great. And then Ludo, fucking Ludo, man, right?
Ludo, yeah.
I love Ludo. And I wanted to point out, though, that just trailing behind in number 6 is Japan.
Nice.
So I don't know who in Japan is actually listening to us, but thank you.
Thank you very much.
I hope we haven't butchered too many names.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Our top U.S. listeners, as far as states, number 1, as it has been like every single year, California.
Of course.
And then we've got New Jersey.
All right.
Virginia. Florida. And Washington State.
That's cool. Not even our home state.
So where is our home state? Kentucky, you might ask. It's actually number 12.
No. Well,
which is fucking hilarious.
That is funny.
Oh, it's fine.
Maybe we should, I don't know, advertise or something around here.
That might help. Our top platforms, about the same as they always are. Apple Podcast at the top. People using their browser like Chrome, Spotify, and Pocket Cast.
Okay.
All the usuals you expect to see.
Yeah.
And then the other fun things, I have our top 10 performing episodes of the year.
Oh.
So at number 10, we had episode 113, Lady in White.
Cool.
Which I want to use this moment to mention. Vinegar Syndrome was previewing their releases for the year. And what does it say? It was March or April. I don't remember when. We're going to get Lady in White in 4K with all the different cuts of the film.
So once again, our podcast of the movie has helped bring it into reality, a new version, a new release.
Manifestation.
Yes.
Love it. Number 9, episode 103, Night Creatures.
Yeah.
I quite liked that one.
Night Creatures rules.
Number 8, episode 117, Martyrs.
Cool.
Solid. Number 7, episode 102, Scream and Scream Again.
Wow.
Surprised that charted, but that's cool.
Okay.
that was a curveball by me.
We need to go back and do more 70s British horror, apparently.
Apparently there's a desire for that.
Yeah, I love it.
Number 6, and I am also confused by this one's appearance, episode 107, The Three Musketeers Part 2, Milady.
Wow.
All I can assume is that people were thoroughly amused at us tearing into it.
Yeah, I thought that one was like really low rated.
Yeah, they both did pretty poorly like at time of release, and I guess as it's rolled on, they've kind of gained some legs.
Okay. Whatever.
Whatever.
It was fun bitching about it.
Sure. Number 5, episode 116, Urotsuki Doji.
Yeah.
Now, I bet if this had more time in the year to run, this would be number 1, hands down.
I agree.
I mean, how could you not just fucking Urotsuki Doji, man?
Awesome.
At number 4, episode 111, House on the Edge of the Park, which was our number 1 on Spotify.
Interesting.
So that means that the ones above it have been exceeded from other platforms. Fun fact. Number 3, episode 104, The Dead Thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I loved that film. And again, it was...
I was lukewarm on it.
Directed by Elric Kane, who does the Pure Cinema podcast and what else? All the Colors of the Dark.
That's probably why I got more hits.
And that's getting a Blu-ray release by Shudder, their little imprint they do now.
Nice.
And that's coming out. I think it's up for pre-order already on Vinegar Syndrome and other places. So if you dug it, like me, pick it up. Number 2, I am sure this one is solely here for our banter. Episode 105, The Grifters.
Dude, okay, number 1, The Grifters rules. Number 2, that was a pretty amusing episode, I think.
You can leave comments on Spotify now, and they were bad at notifying us because I guess like we never had that enabled, the notifications.
Oh man, we suck.
So I found all these funny comments throughout the years from people. And there was one on The Grifters that was like, this must be what it feels like when mom and dad are fighting in the other room.
It really is. Yeah. That's
so
hilarious.
Good. And
that's nice.
A surprising number 1 victor, episode 101, The Creeping Flesh.
Wow. Okay. So yay for British horror.
Yay for British. The British horror dominated.
UK is the second, biggest country listening to us. So maybe we need to lean into that more. Which I grew up with that shit. That's my jam.
Oh, there's tons of Hammer and Amicus films I've never seen that I would be glad to check off. So
absolutely.
And then just because we've never really looked at it and it's now been a few years, I also pulled our 5 best performing episodes of all time. So that's across from when we've started till now.
Oh boy.
Number 5, episode 68, Zoom Up Murder Site.
Of course.
Pink film.
Pinku.
Number 4, episode 55, Cannibal Holocaust. Extreme horror. At number 3, episode 44, a Serbian film.
More extreme. At
number 2, episode 69.
Of course.
Flower and Snake.
Pingu.
And at number 1, and I'm not surprised because I think of all the episodes we've done, this is maybe one of my favorites of all time ever. The Quick Cuts, episode 10, celebrating the Friday the 13th franchise.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Yeah, that was a fun one.
That's often if someone asks me, like, if I just want to listen to one episode and maybe no more, where should I go?
Yeah.
I'll usually be like, hey, just listen to this one. It's not really what we normally do, but it's fun.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. So that's statistics. And then keeping the focus on the podcast, I have some questions.
Oh.
We do these every time. So, Jason.
Yes.
What was your favorite episode that we did this year?
Okay. I have 3. I had 3 contenders.
Okay.
Although the first one is kind of cheating. But our unofficial Peter Cushing tribute with the 3 films of The Creeping Flesh, Scream and Scream Again, and Night Creatures. Yeah. Those were just fun.
Secret trilogy. And apparently they performed well.
Yeah. It was fun to talk about, and those movies just give me the warmth. I just love those movies. It's so comforting. Peter Cushing himself is great, and the old British horror films are just, it's just like putting on a nice, familiar, comfortable blanket.
And Scream and Scream Again, as shitty as it is, I still like what a hack job it is,
Yeah.
That it's so many different plots and they're just kind of mashed together.
Yeah. It's still amusing.
Yeah.
One of my favorites was The Grifters, just because of how insanely angry you made me.
That was fun.
But I gotta say, probably the top one was Urotsuki Doji.
Nice.
Just because it was so much fun to talk about that. And
we teased it for so long.
Yeah. And it's one of my favorite films. One of my favorite movie-going experiences. It's just fun to talk about. What about you? What's yours?
Mine was the celebrating the Halloween franchise.
Oh, yeah. It
was just so fun to talk about all of those films and finally get into I like this one. Well, I hate this one.
Yeah.
I think this one's cool because of this. And da-da-da-da, and all of that. It was just so fun to go through. And I don't know. I think we should do one of those like once a year now or something.
At least once.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of other franchises to talk about.
It's just really fun.
Yeah.
So we didn't have as many of these this year because we kind of have, the well's a little dry, and it still is. What was your favorite listener suggestion that we covered?
That's gonna be Martyrs.
That was mine too. Let's go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had never seen it, so it was like one of those big heavy hitters to cross off the list.
Yeah, it really held up for me, and I found it even more disturbing for some reason. I don't know why.
Boy, did it deliver! And again, that was from Elena, the goddess of suggesting extreme horror films.
Yes. We love it.
Thank you, Elena.
Thank you.
And then regrets. Do you have any regrets from the year
regarding the podcast or my life?
The podcast.
Okay.
Ideally.
I regret the fact that we did miss a few due to illnesses and or life getting in the way.
That was my thing too. It was the most obvious thing to pick, but yeah, like I'm a perfectionist in all things, so even though this is a free podcast and there's no money in the game, I still want to have a perfect record. That's just me. So anytime it happens, it fucking destroys me.
Yeah. And I know how I feel. I'm not saying that there are people who are like waiting with bated breath for our episodes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But I know how I feel when I'm expecting an episode and I don't get it. I'm like, what am I going to do now? What am I going to listen to during lunch now? I do have another regret.
Okay.
Podcast related.
Sure.
Even though I don't really enjoy the movie going experience as much these days, I do regret missing some movies in the theater.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get to go to the movies as much either.
Right. So, those are my regrets.
Cool. Well, now turning away from the podcast, let's talk about just 2025 in general. Do you have any film discoveries for 2025? These would be movies that you saw for the first time in 2025.
Yes.
Ones that really impressed you.
There are a few that stand out.
Let's hear them.
One is the aforementioned A Christmas Tale I just talked about. Because even though I was familiar with the set it came from, I never watched this one. Mm-hmm. And it was just a fun, pleasant surprise. Great little Christmas story.
Cool.
So I could see that becoming like a perennial favorite. Especially, it's really good to watch with people too, because it's shorter and it's kind of funny because it involves the kids and stuff. So, it's a good family movie is what I'm trying to say. Another one I recently watched that I liked a lot was Seeding of a Ghost.
Seeding of the Ghost.
A Hong Kong horror film from 1983.
Oh.
And that's one of those black magic movies.
Nice.
Where someone starts dabbling in black magic and they pay the price.
And it all goes wrong.
All goes wrong.
And then you're barfing centipedes.
You are barfing centipedes. There's a little bit of that in here.
Oh, no.
Yep. It gets wild crazy at the end.
I'm feeling real itchy.
There's some great gore, some pretty good like puppet effects and special effects and stuff like that. It is now streaming on Arrow.
Oh.
So I suggest anyone out there who likes this sort of thing watches it. I had seen it before, but it's been since the 90s. So I watched it again recently in City on Fire from 87.
Classic, right?
Yeah.
Just got a nice 4K release from Shout.
Yeah.
Their big like Hong Kong push they're doing.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that, oh man, you gotta see it. It's so good. Of course, that is the movie that everyone always says, Tarantino ripped off. Mm-hmm. He didn't exactly rip it off, but, there are some similarities, of course. He was definitely inspired by it.
He does wear his inspirations on his sleeve.
He does. Yeah, he makes no secret about it. Marrowbone, which is one I had mentioned before.
I recall.
Mm-hmm. Villains. I had talked about that before, too. The Steven Soderbergh movie, Presence. That really stuck with me. And I
still need to watch it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of missed it when it came out in 24. And if you hadn't seen it yet, check it out. It's good. It's very good.
Cool.
And another one I had not seen, I always wanted to, one of John Woo's earlier films, Heroes Shed No Tears.
Ooh, I like that title.
Yeah, great title, great. It's kind of similar to the movie you were talking about earlier, where this group of mercenaries goes in to accomplish a goal.
Hell yeah, I love those films.
Yeah, it's great. It's good stuff. Lots of great action. You can really see that was where Woo was really starting to hone his style. It's great.
Nice.
So those are my favorite film discoveries.
Cool. I got a lean 5 over here for you.
Okay.
The aforementioned Martial Arts of Shaolin from 86. Mm-hmm. It took the thing that I thought I hated the most about Shaw Brothers movies, which was the Shaolin temple things, because they're just all so samey. And it just punched it all up and made it super fun and made me love it again. So
Nice.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Martyrs from 2008, of course. Again, it's a big heavy hitter of the genre.
Awesome.
Glad to check it off, even if it was a tough watch. Something Wicked This Way Comes from 83.
Oh, yeah.
That popped up on Disney Plus for Halloween. Michael made sure to put on our radar. Dude, super fun.
Yeah, I didn't really get around to watching it. I need to still.
I don't know if it's still on there or not, but damn. Yeah, give it a watch. This was from that J-horror box set that Arrow put out, Inugami, from 2001. A lot of people kind of bagged on those because they were very, like... Each film was J-horror, but also they were kind of more other genres, too. Like, this one was very much more of, like, a drama and a romance, but... Man, the plot of it was so good, and it just stuck with me for so long. And just the kind of interweaving of, like, the village and its history and the curse and everything else going on. Just thought it was so cool. And I find myself thinking about it often. And then the last one is from 2024. This is one of those ones I just missed it the year of. And I caught it in, like, January when I was trying to play catch-up. And that is Grafted.
Oh, yeah.
It was a
Shudder,
It was a Shudder exclusive. It was about the woman that I don't know, I talked about it on what we've been watching, but it was like her father was experimenting to fix, like, he had a genetic disfigurement with his face, and he ended up killing himself, and then she carries on the research and develops this, like, mad scientist formula where she can, like, take someone's face and graft it to her own and become them. And then everything kind of fucking spirals out of control.
So it's like Dark Man.
Yeah, little dark man.
Eyes Without a Face comes
Eyes Without a
along.
Face. And then the other half of it is kind of her just being a teen high schooler and dealing with, like, bullying and all that kind of stuff. So you got kind of like a Mean Girls or that kind of film going on at the same time, too.
I need to go back and watch that.
Really cool. And it goes super dark, which I appreciate.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's that for me. So now we can get into our big meaty portion,
Ooh.
which is our top 10 of 2025.
Okay.
We'll do these like we always do, top 10s. We'll start at the 10th. We'll work our way up. If we have some overlap, we'll speak of it then and then just mention it in passing as we go up the list.
Sounds good. Who should go first?
I will let you go first.
Oh, right. Thank you very much. Okay. The caveat being that I have not seen every movie I wanted to see that was released last year.
I did not either. I have a very short list I'll maybe run through right at the end that was ones from the year I really wanted to see and didn't get to.
Right. Number 10 for me is Dangerous Animals.
I don't even know if I know what this is.
It didn't. I think it did okay in the theaters, but not great. But this is the movie about a. It's another one of those Australian men are psychotic movies.
Okay.
It's directed by Sean Byrne, and basically it's about this man. He runs this let's go dive with sharks charter boat, but he likes to feed people to sharks.
Ooh.
And record it.
Okay.
So he abducts this one girl that he plans on feeding to the sharks, but she manages to turn the tables on him. And it's nothing new. It's nothing groundbreaking. But it's just done really, really well. It reminded me a lot more of like movies from the 80s. Great lead performances. Some decent gore. Some good tense parts. Sharks. You know, anything with a shark.
You're a sucker for a shark movie.
It's at least got 1 star. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. This guy did The Loved Ones and The Devil's Candy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he hasn't done a lot
So
of.
I can see this now that you mentioned those two films. I can kind of imagine it in my mind.
And it's been 10 years since Devil's Candy came out, and it's a shame he has not been making more films. But this is definitely much more mainstream than those other two. But in a good way.
Fair dinkum.
Yeah, yeah. So that's my my number 10, my 10 favorite movie of the year.
Cool. My number 10, and this is kind of more of like, I think this would have been pushed out if I had seen certain other things, but gonna give a little love to Marvel and say Thunderbolts.
Really?
Yeah, we had.
This was kind of divisive, though, wasn't it?
It was divisive. Yeah, not everyone dug it. There were 3 Marvel movies in the year. We had the Captain America one, which was very messy. We had Thunderbolts, and then we had Fantastic Four. After finally getting around to it, I didn't really like Fantastic Four. I didn't think it was that good. And I know everyone's like, that's the one. But Thunderbolts, what I can say, it is messy. It is sloppy. I do think they did a good job of adapting Sentry, who's like a cool character and I would imagine they would normally have a hard time getting right, but it was pretty good. But really, the standout for me is just them getting Yelena, played by Florence Pugh, like in the front as like kind of the lead of the film, and just letting her finally shine, because in this whole like post Endgame Marvel cinematic world, like we all know it's been shittier than what came before, and they've kind of been stumbling and trying to figure out what they're doing.
When you keep making the same thing over and over, there's gonna be.
And I feel like the only thing that's pulled me through kind of this darker time has been Florence Pugh's performance as Yelena.
Oh, she's great.
She showed up in the Black Widow movie, and then she had a big heavy role in the Hawkeye TV series. And then now she's kind of taking center stage in Thunderbolts. And so if you do have to have the context of having followed her up to this point, but like to see her get to kind of realize her big hero moment and step into the front of everything and like be that character, it was really cool. And she's a great actress. She does awesome with like the stunts and everything else in the performance. So it's just really cool. And I love the idea. I love anything with it's like misfits that are like hated and downcast and they're trying to do something.
Right.
And that's the entirety of their team. It's all like the rejected characters or former villains trying to be good now. So that just gets me in my heart.
I identify with that.
Yeah, I identify with it heavy. So
nice.
Number 10, Thunderbolts.
All right. Number 9 for me is The Long Walk.
Ooh.
And I think most people know what this is about, but it's based on a Stephen King story about a group of boys that compete in this contest known as Long Walk. Last man walking wins the prize. Everyone else dies. Like one boy from each state's chosen.
I love a good death game.
Yeah, directed by Francis Lawrence, who did some of the Hunger Games movies.
A little film called Hunger Games,
Yeah, so he knows a little bit about dystopian, stuff.
Which we are about to experience this year. Let's not forget.
Oh, yes, the Patriot Games.
Yes, the Patriot Games.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
That was like the other night when Michael was like, hey, guys, I just got done watching a little documentary called The Running Man.
Now, I did not care for the Hunger Game movies.
I did not either, especially because they're blatant ripoffs of Battle Royale.
And they're just...
Fight me over it.
It's very boring. But he does a great job here. It's also co-written by J.T. Molnar, who...
well, this is an idea that has some meat on it instead of just taking something and cramming YA tropes into it.
Right. And he did one of my favorite movies from 2023, Strange Darling.
Ooh.
Which you haven't seen Strange Darling yet. You need to watch it.
It is on my watch list.
It is so good. But The Long Walk is good. It is gory when it needs to be gory, not excessively so. The lead performances are freaking fantastic. And it's a very, at the risk of being controversial, I don't know, but it's a very male-centric movie, which, we've had male-centric movies like for 100 years now.
Sure.
I get it. But it's still good to see a movie just about a bunch of teenage boys, and their camaraderie and their rivalries and stuff like that. And one thing I really like about it is that amongst the boys doing the long walk, there are some like assholes and some, but there's no like out and out villain.
Right.
The
villain's the system.
Yeah. And people kind of become friends along the way and you feel their friendship and it feels genuine. The performances are great. Mark Hamill's in it, hamming up as the Colonel.
Hey.
So if you missed The Long Walk, I do recommend watching it.
Killer.
Even if you don't, if you think you've seen too many dystopian contest movies, this was one of the first because it was written like in the late 70s, I think.
Yeah.
So
took all this time, but it got justice.
Yeah, check it out.
Cool. Well, speaking of Stephen King,
here's
another one that I think probably would have been bumped by the movie you just talked about had I seen it. But number 9, and this is a surprise for me, The Monkey by Osgood Perkins.
See, I didn't think you liked it that much.
I didn't when I first watched it. I did give it 3.5 stars, which is generous for me on a movie like that. But what I've noticed is, when did I log this? I don't remember. It was way earlier in the year, but the more time has passed, the more I've kept thinking about it. The fact that like some of the gore gags are just fucking great.
Yeah.
They're so good. Yeah. And it's hard to understate just how entertaining they are. And I really hated kind of the final act. But the more I think about it, I'm kind of like, it is really bonkers though. And I like bonkers.
It's just the tone of the movie. The whole movie's bonkers.
And then I think what really, really bought it for me to make me want to put it on this list is the more I've thought about the film, the more I'm like, and I guess this is pretty evident at the watching of it, but I kind of like ignored that because I was mad about things with it.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the monkey itself is kind of just like a metaphor for just like how fucked up life is. Like just randomly any fucking crate. Like right now, a plane could crash into your house and kill us both right now.
Right now.
Yeah. And like one of the propeller blades could dig into the basement and like hack me into a million pieces.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing stopping that from happening.
Right.
And the monkey kind of personifies that as like this mystical, magical object.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. Not cool that could happen, but just cool. And like it's, I go back to my thing I always say about horror, that like it lets you confront things that are hard to deal with or hard to wrestle with or tackle with. And obviously one of the biggest of those for a lot of people is the fear of death.
And the chaos.
And the chaos of it. And what does it mean if that happened? Mm-hmm. And was there any point in anything? And I think it's cool to have it encapsulated in a film like this.
Awesome.
So I got to say, have a good bit more respect for the monkey. I'm always happy to say if I'm wrong, if I change my mind. And I got to change my mind on this one.
Awesome. I'm glad you came around on it because I liked it a lot as well. It didn't make my top 10. Mm-hmm. I did consider it.
Oh, well, there's some justice for it for you.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I think it's great. Yeah. Awesome.
Nice job, Mr. Perkins.
Yeah, I love Osgood Perkins. He's the man.
All right, you're number 8, my friend.
My number 8, and this will surprise some people, I think. The Naked Gun.
Oh, shit.
I fucking loved this.
Folks, Jason is serious about this.
I'm serious about this. The Naked Gun remake, which I was not about at all when I saw the trailers and heard about it and stuff. Directed by Akiva Schaffer, starring the great Liam Neeson, who does a great job. He's so funny in this. He's so great and deadpan and just takes it seriously. And Pamela Anderson is surprisingly funny in this. I never had much use for her before, but she's really good.
Did you ever see, what was it? Was it Barbed Wire?
Yeah, no.
I think that one's kind of fun.
I didn't watch that one, no. But it's not a great movie. It's not a perfect movie. But it's the movie that we needed for this past year.
Okay.
Because it's actually funny. And I watched it again. I watched it with Karen. Mm-hmm. And I'm still laughing at it. I know what's coming up and I'm still giggling. And I'm very picky when it comes to comedies.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. But this one works for me because I do like that. I like the whole Naked Gun, the
I've never
Zucker
felt
brothers and
more wrong than and we've told this story before, but the original first episode of the podcast was going to be The Legend of the Stardust Brothers, which is a Japanese comedy musical from the 80s.
Yes.
That I think is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
And so we group watched it together, you, Michael, and me. And I'm cackling the whole time, and the two of you are just sitting there stone-faced watching this and like side-eyeing me and being like, what the fuck is wrong with that? And then you guys had to sit me down and have the conversation that's like, I don't think this is the right movie for the first episode, Dustin.
Yeah.
Please continue.
No, I mean, even more than horror, I think comedy is far more subjective.
Oh, for sure.
But no, this one works for me. If you haven't seen it, check it out.
Cool.
It's good. I like it. It makes me
watch
laugh.
it. I don't know.
Do you like the original Naked Gun?
I do.
Films?
I love it.
Do you like that, like Airplane, Top Secret, those types of
love
things?
them all. They're great.
Now, this, of course, isn't as clever as a lot of those can be, but I don't know. It still scratches that itch.
Okay.
It did it for me.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see. Isn't Scary Movie coming back this year, maybe?
Okay, those aren't for me.
No? I like the first one.
It was okay, yeah. Anna Faris was really cute in it.
She is. So my number 8, and this one may surprise you because I did praise it highly. Mm-hmm. But I think it's just the general malaise of superhero movies that even if it is like a perfect film to me almost, I rate other stuff higher because those other things excite me more. Mm-hmm. James Gunn's Superman.
Okay.
Great film. I gave it 5 stars. I rewatched it like 3 fucking times this year.
Wow.
Mostly to show other people. I mean, it's great. And if this is the first step on their new cinematic universe, I think it's a great starting point. Mm-hmm. If they can keep this style, this tone, this energy, and make that consistent across the board,
yeah, I
think they're onto something good.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I think the best portrayal of Lex Luthor ever. Corn Sweat, he's a great Superman. Is he my favorite? I don't know. But I mean, he's right up there in the tops with the best of the best, I think.
Well, there's only one real Superman. It's Christopher Reeve, and we all know this.
It's hard to top him, yeah.
He was so good. But no, he does. Of all the other Supermen, he's the second best, in my opinion. I think he's really he's the best thing about this movie, which I liked, didn't love. I have some issues with it.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't want to say a lot about it. It's one of the big blockbusters of the year.
Sure,
so
right.
We can go on.
Okay. I think we're about to have some crossover now. Because my number 7 favorite movie of 2025 is Deathstalker.
Yep, that's on my list too.
What rating is it for you?
I made it number 6, so we're not far off from one another.
Pretty close.
But you go ahead and talk, and then I'll give my spiel, and then we'll roll on.
Okay, well, what is there not to love about Deathstalker? It's a new Stephen Kaczynski movie.
Astron 6 people.
Yep.
You know we love them.
Psycho Gorman, Freddy Frico, The Void.
The Void. Father's Day. Manborg, I think.
Yes. Yeah. So this was a lot of fun. This is when you and I and Michael watched together.
I'm so glad we did.
Yeah, we never get to watch movies together. Our schedules just hardly ever line up. But it was great to get together and watch this, especially because
it was a magical moment.
It's a love letter to all the 80s sword and sorcery movies. It has a great heavy metal kind of vibe and music. It's gory. It's fun. It's funny. Daniel Bernhardt, who plays Deathstalker himself, is great.
He kills it.
Good comedic timing. Patton Oswalt voices a character. It's got a cute female sidekick in it.
Yeah, Brisbane, played by Christina Orjalo.
Yeah. It's dumb. It's funny. Does not take itself seriously, much like the original Deathstalker films.
And you can't undersell the villain, Necromemnon, played by Nicholas Rice, who is chewing the fuck out of every scene he gets.
And there was no scenery left. He chewed it all up. Like if you've seen Deathstalker 2, which was a full-on comedy pretty much.
Yeah.
This has lots of elements of that. Sadly, no boobs.
That's the one flaw.
It's okay. It just doesn't feel like a Deathstalker movie to me if there's no boobs.
Well, there were boobs.
That's true. They were like,
saggy monster.
Sort of like the substance. Sort of like the substance. But yeah, it was just a great fun. It's a great hanging out with your friends, drinking beers kind of movie. So much fun.
I agree with everything you said. I don't have a lot more to add beyond that. Visuals are just so good. It's everything they did great in Psycho Gorman. A lot of the monsters are just big rubber suits.
Yeah.
And they're just doing that whole like tokusatsu style special effects work.
Absolutely.
That's so good, so impressive. And just the vibe and the tone of the world and how it's like very dark and wicked and evil. But then there's this little like pinprick of hope in there. It really gravitates to like the type of tabletop fantasy RPGs that I and you have been getting very heavily into. Stuff like Morkborg, stuff like Shadow of the Demon Lord.
Yeah.
Where it's very dark and very vile, and yet there's also space to be heroic and space for very funny moments to happen.
Grimdark, I think the word is.
Yes, as they say. And God, it was just so good and so impressive, and I want another one.
Yeah, me too.
Let's have more.
We need more.
Why not? Yeah.
All right. What was your number 7?
So my number 7, and you probably would never imagine I would have put this in here, but I just really liked it. It just tickled all of my post-apocalyptic love, and that was In the Lost Lands.
Really?
This was the Paul W.S. Anderson, I must put my wife into every film because I love her so much. Milia Jovovich playing against Batista.
This made a lot of the worst of lists.
It did, and I say that they're wrong.
Okay.
It's not great. It's got a lot of flaws.
Uh-huh.
But you know what? It's fun. It's a solid post-apocalyptic movie that does the whole, like, as civilization crumbles, magic returns as well. And what you want, it's got werewolves, it's got crazy magic, it's got, like, a weird evil church empire that's, like, quasi-40K Imperium of Man shit going on. And it's just fucking crazy. I would love to roleplay in this world if there was, like, a tabletop game for it. It was just really cool and really fun, and it stuck with me ever since I watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you see it on there and you're thinking, oh, I'll never watch that. I don't know, man. Do you like post-apocalyptic films? Do you like science fantasy films?
Yeah.
Maybe, if you do.
I don't like Paul Anderson films. Well, not that Paul Anderson. I mean, Event Horizon was good.
Sure.
But that's the only one of his I liked.
I mean, some of the Resident Evils I'm cool with. The first Mortal Kombat, I think, is a great film. You laugh.
I wonder how much of that is nostalgia talking?
Dude, I don't know. It's fun.
Okay. Fair enough, man.
Sure. And this film was fun.
Okay.
And in a year where there's so many things were not fun, I think that the films that were really fun kind of pull ahead for me.
Oh, speaking of Dave Bautista, he has a small part in the Naked Gun movie.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. You're selling me. Step by step, you're selling me.
Yeah.
And so then to make it clear, my number 6 was also Deathstalker, which we've already talked about. Yes. So then what is your number 6?
My number 6 is Wake Up Dead Man, Knives Out Mystery by Rian Johnson. Your archenemy.
Well, I'm okay with him as long as he's making these Detective Foghorn Leghorn films. They are well-made mysteries and generally inoffensive, so
yes,
I'm okay with those.
Of course, this is streaming on Netflix. It got a limited theatrical release. It's if you saw the other Knives Out movies, you know what to expect. Mm-hmm. Although I do think this is better than Glass Onion.
Oh,
I don't think it's as good as the original Knives Out because you just cannot top the cast of that movie. Mm-hmm. Although this has a very good cast as well. Josh O'Connor is actually really good in this, and he kind of steals the movie. Josh Brolin's in it. Andrew Scott, he's good. Lots of people in it, but getting close. She's pretty good. Mm. Of course, Daniel Craig returning. Another mystery, so I shan't say much about it.
Right.
But this one was church set. It's. You know what you're getting. If you like Knives Out films, if you like Rian Johnson, you're getting something that's written well, smart, performed well, fun. You'll be mad at yourself for not seeing certain things that you probably should have seen when they show it later.
It's like when a new Sherlock Holmes story came out, I'm sure, and it's like, you know what you're in for.
Right. So yeah, lots of fun. And it's on Netflix, so if you already have Netflix, hey, go for it.
Okay.
So what is your number 6 was Deathstalker, right? So now
then your number 5.
All right. My number 5, and this might be on your list.
Ooh.
Bring Her Back.
It is on my list.
Yes.
I have placed it quite higher though.
Oh, well, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with
that.
All
right, let's talk about it.
Really, Bring Her Back's only flaw is that it's not Talk to Me. But this is, of course, by Filippo Brothers. Yes.
They're crushing it so far.
They did Talk to Me a couple years back. One of the best horror films in recent memory.
Mm-hmm. And this one's right up there.
So this one is as dark and depressing as Talk to Me, pretty much.
Fuck yeah.
Again, great performances. A story that you're like, I have no idea where this is going, and I'm fucking loving it.
So many good twists.
Yeah. But basically, it's about these they're teenagers, but they're orphaned, so they have to go live with a caregiver, the legal guardian.
And she has lost her child.
She's lost her child, and she also has another foster kid there who he's a little odd.
Yeah, he's got some challenges.
Yeah. So to say too much about this would be a crime. But like, if you like to Talk to Me, you're gonna love this too. I don't think it's quite up to that tier, but seriously, that's like... And
literally, it feels like it could just slot in and be a same part of that universe.
Oh, for sure.
And this is just happening in like another little corner or something.
Man. There were 2 great villains, I think,
this year
of 2025. One of which I'll get to later.
Yes, I already know who you're talking about.
But, oh man. The woman, the foster mother in this.
Sally Hawkins playing Laura.
You fucking hate her. She is despicable.
It's a special kind of cruel.
But you also understand her motivation.
Mm-hmm. And that's why she's a good villain.
Right, exactly. Oh man, check it out if you hadn't seen it.
Because you look at it, and once you know like the whole extent of the plot, it's like, could you really blame anyone in that position to do that?
Right.
If it was presented to them and they had the means.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's also a great example of a movie that fucking shows and doesn't tell.
Right.
Any other movie, any other directors and writers would have like over-explained everything. But just like with Talk to Me, they give you just enough. Mm-hmm. They don't have to say, oh, well, here's the story of the medium whose hand this was. And then we get this long flashback that, fuck all that.
No, they're saving that for like the 3rd or 4th sequel once they've kicked them out and it's the studio making it.
And it's a Blumhouse movie.
Yeah. Sure. I don't think I have a whole lot to add. Performance is great across the board. Super scary, super disturbing premise. I fucking loved it. It's just so good.
Also a super cool poster.
Yeah.
Just like the one for Talk to Me.
They know what they're doing.
Yes, they do. I can't wait for the next feature. They get it, man. They really get it.
They do. Alrighty, so my number 5. Speaking of picking movies that are on the worst film of the year list.
Oh, God.
I got to give it to Hurry Up Tomorrow. The weekend feature film directed by Trey Edward Schultz, who most of you are going to know for It Comes at Night, probably, of anything.
Which is a great movie.
Which is a great movie. Much like this movie is.
That's not what everybody else is saying.
A film adaptation / companion to the album Hurry Up Tomorrow that is steeped heavily in Jungian lore and ideas of the shadow and the anima and the animus and all of that stuff that we have talked about in other episodes.
Bunch of artsy-fartsy stuff.
That I fucking love, and I totally jived and vibed with this. It was my favorite album of the year. It was one of my favorite films of the year. Is The Weeknd a good actor? There's going to be better people. It's not his forte, but
Sure.
He's passable, and he's basically playing himself. So, I mean, you know, I believed it.
I believe he's playing himself.
He cast Jenna Ortega as the leading lady, so
You could do a lot worse.
easy on the eyes. It's just a great film. I love it. I love the idea. I love the concept of it. Some of the scenes, the like symbolism of what you're seeing and the visuals are so cool. Mm-hmm. And then mixing in the soundtrack as a lot of the music pieces. It's just great, man. I think it's been royally villainized in a way that it didn't deserve.
I have not seen it, therefore I cannot judge.
Sure.
But I can say that I don't think it's a movie for me.
Probably not.
Also, I'm not a Weeknd fan, so
Yeah.
The Weeknd fan, whatever. So it's probably not for me. So I give it the benefit of a doubt based on your
Sure, that's fair.
judgment.
What's your number 4?
My number 4, Sinners.
Oh, what?
Yes, which would have been higher had I not seen 3 other movies. Now, you didn't like Sinners as much as I did you?
I loved Sinners.
Okay, all right.
I thought it was amazing.
So this is on your list?
It is on my list.
Okay, where do you have it? Number 1?
Continue, sir.
Yeah, I mean, written and directed by Ryan Coogler. The basic fundamental plot is nothing new. Like, once you get to... This is one of those movies that works best if you don't know what the fuck you're getting into. But I think we all know by now, it's been out for a while, it's a vampire movie.
They're fucking vampires.
They're fucking vampires. And it's under siege. It's pretty much like From Dusk Till Dawn.
It's a historical From Dusk Till Dawn.
Or any other, we're being besieged by vampire kind of movie. Or zombies, whatever, what have you. But
except it's set in the Great Depression.
It's set in the Great Depression, and there's so much more going on than just that.
Fuck yes.
It's Michael B. Jordan's performances, because he does 2 of them.
And they're so fucking distinct.
Fucking amazing. The whole cast is fucking amazing.
Yeah. Haley Steinfeld, Miles Caton, Jack O'Connell, just fucking slaying across the board.
And the fact that it's a love letter to music, and how music can just make the gap of years disappear.
And how it can connect people across anything. Time, gender, race, like anything. Music bridges everything.
And that's literally what it's about. And the vampires, the bad guys, they just kind of want to see their friends again and stuff. And that's... People playing music is how they do it.
Yeah.
And that's so cool. It's so unique and different.
That one scene where he's like playing and then suddenly like there's the people from different time periods and stuff mixed in with the crowd. So such a lush, gorgeous moment.
Right. And it's shot fantastically. It looks like $1 billion. And of course I'm partial to this era of history anyway, being like a Call of Cthulhu fan and stuff like that.
It would drop right in there.
Right, exactly.
We're kind of playing characters in that vein right now in your home campaign. We're all on the wrong side of the law.
Yep. Yeah, so I don't know what more I could say about this movie that other critics have not. What about you? What have you got to say about it? It's
nominated for a ton of awards. I hope it wins them. It deserves them.
Oh, it's going to sweep it. It's going to sweep.
It's so good. It's one of those ones where, I mean, they'll probably be like, oh, it's a historical comedy. They're afraid to let horror be award-winning, but...
And also, this is a horror film. There's some great gore in this. There's some good kills.
And through.
It's
awesome.
It's a lot of things.
And it's balanced so well because as much as it is a horror film with vampires, it is also this, historical crime film. And like both sides of it work so well. And then are like intermixed so well. The performances, the music, the visuals, the everything. And then, goddamn, the post credits.
Yeah.
When they tease on into the future and what's going on.
Right.
Dude.
Yeah.
A sequel, a TV show, a something. Sign me up.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Well, number 4, right? Mm-hmm. My number 4. I don't know if you watched this. I don't know if this will be on your list.
Yeah.
My man, one of my favorite directors of late, Mr. Ari Aster. Mm-hmm. Been going a little afield for most people, but he's still hitting for me, and that's with this year, 2025, Eddington.
And this has made a lot of best of lists.
It has, and rightfully so. So it's just a pointed look at a small New Mexico town in the height of 2020, in the depths of COVID, in the depths of political turmoil, the whole like right-wing, left-wing blow-up explosion that we're still in the middle of right now. Mm-hmm. Amazing performances by Joaquin Phoenix, Emma Stone, Pedro Pascal. Even when I feel like I'm burned out on him a little bit, he was still just great here.
He is great. And one thing I will say about this movie is that Joaquin Phoenix's performance is fucking masterful.
God, he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Anytime I think I've seen everything he can do, he somehow pulls out something else.
He can be kind of annoying as a person.
Yeah. Which works for this guy.
Yeah, it does. But he is a very good actor.
Yeah, but it's just about the fallout between like two old friends and their run for mayor of the town and how that gets wrapped up into politics and to everything about COVID that was going on at the time, everything else. Mm-hmm. And behind it all, the sinister push to build a data center in their city and pollute their water and waste their electricity and energy.
Yeah.
And it shows you how no matter which side you're on and what you believe,
you're fucked.
We're kind of all just fucked
Yep.
in the face of big business.
Yeah.
I think it's a powerful film. I think everyone needs to see it just to kind of be aware of the world we're in right now. And it'll stick with you, man. You'll be thinking about it long after it ends.
I did like it. I didn't like it nearly as much as you. It doesn't quite gel for me. Mm-hmm.
It's also a heavy film.
It is a heavy film.
It's very real.
And there is a lot to like.
Yeah.
I think it needed he needed to kill some of his darlings, I think, in this one. I think it's a bit much.
No, I like Ari Aster because he, in a way, is a lot like Shion Sono to me in that he's excessive in a lot of the things that he does. And I like that. And I like that he's had the opportunity to keep doing that.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer he'll get to keep being that way.
If he doesn't start turning a profit, he won't be able to.
Because Beau is Afraid I fucking loved and it did not do well. Mm-hmm. Fucking loved Eddington. It did not do that great.
No.
I
mean, I don't want to see him do a Hereditary 2, but at the same time, he needs to veer back toward reining things in a bit, I think.
Maybe A24 can just subsidize him with all their other stuff. How about that?
Sure.
The success of, the other guy. Why am I blanking on his name?
The other guy?
The other
elevated horror
The
director?
other super successful elevated horror director from A24 that did The Witch and... Why am I blanking on his name?
Robert Eggers.
Yes, Robert Eggers. Yes. I think that just Robert Eggers can
You mean the superior of the two?
He can just subsidize Ari Aster to do the fun, cool things that I like.
Sure. Did Nosferatu make money? It probably did a profit.
It did pretty well.
Yeah.
I wasn't as keen on that one, but...
I liked it. I need to rewatch it. I haven't rewatched it yet.
Werewolf? Ooh.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that one.
Looking forward to that.
All right.
You're number 3.
My number 3. I mentioned him earlier, talking about presents. Soderbergh, Black Bag.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if you know about this one or not. I've
not seen it.
Yes. It is it's a spy thriller. I will put thriller in air quotes. Because this is not like James Bond or anything like that. This, I've described movies like this before, and it sounds kind of pretentious in a way, but I mean it, and I can't think of a better way to describe it. Mm-hmm. This is an adult film for adults.
Oh.
It's smart. Mm-hmm. It is very well written. It's all about characters. It's so well performed. Basically, the gist of it is it's got my man Michael Fassbender in it.
Okay.
He and his wife both work for like MI6, like a spy agency in England.
Oh no, I know this trailer now. Finish your thoughts, and then I'll tell you what I thought of the trailer.
So he is told by one of his fellow spies that his wife is amongst a short list of suspects that has committed a crime.
Oh.
That is selling information. And he wants Michael Fassbender's character to find out if she's one of them or not. So what Fassbender does is that he gathers up all the suspects and invites them all over to his house. Of course, his wife's already there. And asks them pointed questions and listens to their responses and prods and pokes. And it's all a very...
Sounds a little Hitchcockian.
A little Hitchcockian in a way, sure. Yeah. But it's not about people running with guns and bombs going off. There's exactly one explosion. Couple of gunshots. I mean, it's smart. And it's so well directed. And Fassbender, I mean, we all know how good he is. But man, he is just so magnetic. He is so fucking good in this. And Cate Blanchett plays his wife, and she's equally great. It's just a slick, fun movie. So if you like character-driven dramas, if you like well-told stories, what's the length of this? An hour and 33 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
No fat. It's just, it's very good.
Nice.
Okay, now what were you going to say?
So this vanished from my radar because I saw the trailer. And this maybe is something that we can say. We've talked about it before. The power of a trailer to sell or unsell you on a movie.
Sure.
Depending on how they cut it. It has like all the action. What I'm going to assume is all the action moments in the trailer.
It makes it look like a generic spy movie.
So what I took away from the trailer was it's a husband and a wife. They're both spies and they're fighting.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
And I said, what the fuck? Is this a remake of Mr. and Mrs. Smith? No, fuck this film. And I ignored it.
Right.
So now, I don't know. I might have to...
This is the smart adult version of Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I'm going to have to circle back on that one.
I liked it a lot. And I'm not like, I don't think Soderbergh is this big genius director.
Right.
Although he's been impressing me a lot more lately.
Most
of his input I just don't care that much for. But man, after Presence and this one, fuck. Okay, I'm beginning to see it now.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to have to give this one a shot then.
Yeah.
Especially if you're putting it that high.
All right.
My number 3, as we already said, Bring Her Back.
Right.
So your number 2, sir.
My number 2 is one I finally got around to seeing a few nights ago, One Battle After Another.
Oh, yeah.
And this is making the list. This is one of the top 10 movies on most people's lists.
I just haven't seen it yet.
There's a reason for it. Yeah, it's really good. Of course, it's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Directed by Paul Thomas Anderson.
The other one.
But basically, he plays this AIDS revolutionary who's been living a quiet life with his daughter, but then his past comes back to haunt him. I mean, it's just a well done fucking movie, And it's 2 hours and 40 minutes, and it does not feel like it.
Wow,
does not feel
this
like.
This may be the longest movie you've ever given high praise to.
Yeah, well, not every movie. Some movies that are that long deserve to be that long, and this is one of them.
Oh, okay.
Because it's never boring. It never feels bloated. It never feels drawn out. There's no unnecessary scenes. It's got some good action, and it's funny as hell. I'm sure DiCaprio would get an Oscar nomination for this. He's great. Benicio del Toro's in it. He's also great. Very deadpan, very fun performance. Yeah, I mean, I can't really praise it enough. I don't want to say too much about the plot.
And I think it's out on like HBO Max now, right?
It is.
Yeah.
So Sean Penn's in it.
Easy access.
And he's another problematic person.
Sure.
But man, he is so good in this. He is just...
That almost makes it worse when they're a terrible person.
Yeah. Yeah. But he reminds you of why he keeps getting hired by people, because he's just really great. So, yeah. Check this out if you hadn't already.
Cool.
I mean, there's also a minor character with the name Jungle Pussy in it. So
okay.
How can you not want to see a movie like this?
Come for Jungle Pussy and stay for the film.
Yeah. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. It's worth all the praise it's been getting. It's worth it.
Cool.
It deserves it.
All right. Well, my number 2 is Sinners.
Okay.
So we already talked about it.
We did.
We established that. Great film. Deserves all its awards. Which brings us to your number 1.
And your number 1 too.
And my number 1 as well. Weapons by Zach Cregger.
Yes.
Fucking shit, man. The other great horror villain of the year.
Aunt Gladys.
Dear old Aunt Gladys. played by Amy Madigan in a transformative role.
A career-defining performance.
Because I would have never guessed it was Amy Madigan until I saw it.
Yeah, as soon as I saw this, I was like, this is my favorite movie of the year.
God, it's so good.
Yeah. And nothing came along to change that.
And everywhere that, like, for Barbarian kind of didn't work for me, here it was just, all cylinders firing just every single time.
Yeah.
The way it's set up is like an urban legend story at the start. We don't even know if this is really what happened. This is just us being told the story.
Right.
The fact that it's chaptered, that you see multiple scenes at the same time, but from different perspectives, and it peels back more and more layers. And then you hit that final chapter, and then the beats just start dropping so fast, faster and faster.
Yeah.
Everything that's gone on, why it's gone on, how it's happening, what's working, how everything works. God damn, it's so good.
It's so tense.
And tense. The performances off the chain. Julia Garner.
I didn't even recognize half the people in this. Like
Josh Brolin.
Alden Ehrenreich. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name.
As Paul, the police officer.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him for the longest time. And I was like, oh, fuck, yeah. Now, I love Julia Garner. And Josh Brolin's great in this.
Yeah, man. It's so good.
Yeah. if you haven't seen Weapons...
and then even the title, like what the point of the title, when that sinks in, you're like, oh, okay. Yeah.
And again, this is one of those flicks where it's like, I have no idea where this is going, and I love every minute of it.
And then the finale is so bonkers and so over the top and just like, whoo.
So funny. So good. People were losing their shit in the theater at this one.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm glad I am glad I saw this in a theater.
It was a rewarding theater watch.
Yeah. Oh, so good. And I've seen it twice so far.
I've seen it twice.
And it holds up the second time.
I saw it solo in theaters because Tiffany was like sketchy on it. And then I was like, no, I have to show you this.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she loved it.
Excellent. Yeah, it's definitely the best movie of the year. Hands down.
I don't know if it'll be as award worthy as, Sinners, but I think Sinners also is a more like broader, appealing film.
It is.
I actually went back and forth whether to put Weapons or Sinners as number one, but...
Oh, I never had any doubt. Weapons was my number one.
The more I thought about it, it had to be Weapons.
All in all, it's been a pretty good year for movies.
Hell yeah, man. It's a good year.
But I've always said that the worse of the political aspects of a country, the better the cinema gets. So
maybe people are inspired, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have any you didn't get to see that you're still curious about from 2025?
Oh, sure. Big ones are Keeper, another Osgood Perkins movie. Together is one I really want to watch.
Making waves.
Yeah. Begonia is one I really want to see. Another Emma Stone movie. Those are three big ones for me. What about you?
Well, I've still not seen Predator Badlands. I'm a sucker for the Predator franchise. Even
though I enjoyed Prey, I don't really care about the Predator that much.
Oh, I love the Predator, man.
I find it to be a very boring kind of character. For one note, just okay. Okay, well. But,
Oh, fuck me then, I guess.
You're obviously wrong, Dustin.
The Del Toro Frankenstein. I mean, that's a huge thing.
That's another one on my list I hadn't seen. Yeah. Which is weird. Del Toro's weird, though, isn't he?
He is an odd fellow. But I love him.
It's his output. It's like either I think it's one of the best movies ever made,
or you just don't care.
Labyrinth. Yeah, or I just don't give a shit. It's weird.
It's weird, yeah. Black Phone 2. I loved the first one.
Same.
And I've heard a lot of high praise for the second one. I keep hearing people kind of say, like, this is like the closest we're going to get to a Nightmare on Elm Street film. The way they've worked the grabber returning.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see that and see how it plays out. And then this is only because it's just in theaters right now. The Housemaid. Kind of a throwback to the like erotic thriller of Days Gone By. I know it's based on a book.
Yeah.
Amanda Seyfried, Sydney Sweeney. I hear it's got a lot of twists.
What a twist.
I know the book has several sequels, so I don't know if we're going to get like film sequels as well. But
I guess it depends how well this does.
Yeah.
One playing I do want to see is Marty Supreme, Timothy Chalamet movie.
Yeah. Trailer looks fun.
Yeah.
That's kind of in the vein of like Uncut Gems and stuff, right?
Right.
And that like crimey, sort of thriller-y thing.
Sort of, yeah. It's really a sports story. Yeah, we'll see. I hear he's really great in it. He's always good.
He is.
He's Paul Atreides.
What more are you asking for?
He's the universe supreme being. He can do whatever he wants.
Hey, we got another Dune to look forward to.
Oh God, I can't wait for that. Oh, so good.
But all in all, that's 2025.
That's what we thought about it. What about you guys? What's some of your favorite movies?
Yeah, have we somehow not watched one that's your absolute favorite? You should write in and tell us and let us know.
Tell us what we're wrong about, especially Dustin.
Yeah, I know everyone's going to be like fucking In the Lost Lands and Hurry Up Tomorrow. But if you're thinking that, you could also just watch them and see what you think.
You could.
Then come back and tell me I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So that closes 2025. And now we're looking ahead to this new year upon us.
Yes, we are.
And as it goes, you have the first pick, my friend.
Oh my gosh.
So where are we going next? Right. How are we starting the year?
We're starting the year like every year should be started. Back in the 80s.
Okay.
Because we're finally going to watch the long-threatened...
Uh-oh.
Yep. Are you about to cough again?
No.
Oh, okay. He's been coughing all night, ladies and gentlemen. Another William Friedkin movie. To Live and Die in L.A.
Oh.
No, you have not seen this, have you? From 1985.
I have not. And I know it's a film I should have seen.
It is.
So now let's correct that.
Yes. It's got William Peterson in it, Willem Dafoe. The plot is a fearless Secret Service agent will stop at nothing to bring down the counterfeiter who killed his partner.
Okay. I'm into that.
Yeah. It's one of the most 80s movies. The soundtrack's by Wing Chung. It's set in L.A.
Man, is Dafoe the villain?
Dafoe's the villain.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a great movie. It's back when before he got, I don't know what happened to him.
Oh, the poster's cool too.
The poster's great.
Okay. I'm cool with this.
All right. And it's streaming. Apparently it's on Plex. It's on the aforementioned Fossum. So there's plenty of places you can watch it.
I guess I'll check out Fossum then. Still wondering if this is a targeted ad. Dropped it at the start, and then here we are, full circle.
Yep. Well, synergy.
What's on your Tumblr there? Is that a Fossum logo as well?
Oh, wow. Yes, it is.
Wait, your shirt is that Fossum on your shirt?
But yeah, To Live and Die in L.A. Check it out. Join us back in a couple of weeks. And we'll talk about it.
We'll start with a bang, perhaps.
Yeah, that's right.
Otherwise, you can reach in, hit us up on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, email us at genreexposure@gmail.com. Jason has the special edition DVD of the movie we're going to watch that he's putting out on the table.
The DVD of the movie.
Very cool. There's probably a Blu-ray now, I would assume.
There is.
We'll talk about that next time. If you have film recommendations, send them our way. We'll always pepper them in. We do need more. We love them. We accept them, no matter what it is. Otherwise, you have been listening to Genre Exposure.
Bye, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.